Let's see. So yeah, X Factor. Let's go. He generation. Let's go. Boy, um, after the generation, go. What we need. Wait, we got. For two. Let's try to get him coming back to a winning season.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the Packers' rookie wide receiver. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Packers and the Huskies, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cariocas, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
A terrific running there to start the drive, as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with
Can't allow those kind of runs.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 20 carries, 118 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
I like that energy. I like that energy.
Following the incomplete pass. Ritter to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Gets around him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Back to throw. Pull. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before
You making moves, let's go.
16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Well, yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Operating from the gun. Pull. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8.
It looks like we back, baby.
The end result, 21 yards. Looking to throw. Pull. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Huskies have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Ritter. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through.
That's how we do it, baby.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You look at this Packers defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
On third down, Poole. And he fends him off. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now it's 2nd and 10.
This is the kind of energy we like to see, boys.
Ritter back to throw.
Oof. As soon as I give y'all a compliment, literally, as soon as I give y'all a compliment, y'all blow it.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Let's go.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Let's go, Butterfingers.
Complete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the
we can throw it deep and we good.
Back to throw. Poole. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they will stop him short.
That was a good try.
They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Penalties is not good.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
Here we go.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet.
Got him nervous.
We can look at this defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there.
Oh, that was a nice block.
This season, it's been an
Put him in the dirt.
A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Back to Walker on 1st down. Down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. From the 41, here's second down and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Ritter. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Ritter now.
Here we go. He rattled.
Here's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play.
Oh, come on.
Pick up the yardage needed.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter.
Good D.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 down inside the 20. Sticking with a passing game.
Got him.
Again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Ritter.
Got him again.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Malcolm Kuntz. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good job.
And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a
51.
passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Nice.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the ground.
Great tackle, but
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Operating from the gun. Poole. He finds Robinson.
that play never works.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Poole. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. To throw again.
Oh,
Hard throw, incomplete.
take the point.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Good tackle.
Take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me,
You let him get to the outside.
make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
This offensive line is putting in work. I ain't gonna hold you.
First 2 plays of the drive, he's got another first down on a gain of 12. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Walker now on 1st and 10.
Got him.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Miller.
Got him again.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Blake Gillikin on a punt here as he'll send this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches
Let's
look
go.
at short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Good run.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On 1st down, they'll go on the ground attack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good vision.
Good job.
Across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out.
Let's go.
Right up the middle.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Poole. Man open.
Nice catch.
Robinson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So
Give Sergio a chance. Let's see if he can run it in.
leads to 2nd and goal. They'll try
There we
to
go.
run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. Wonder if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone.
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe you use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Second down throw coming for Ritter. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That pass is caught by Hardy. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense, and with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
Hit him.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington Commanders at home at FedEx Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Rondale Moore, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
Hey, here we go.
They'll start on the ground here.
Nice run.
First down.
Good job, Sergio.
Up to the 34-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front
Over the
That's
middle,
catch.
there's a diving catch. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
Oh, come on, hold him.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Holding. Offense.
Always the right tackle.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. One back in the backfield,
Nice.
he'll get the carry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Sergio eating today.
To throw on 2nd down. Poole. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Sergio eating today.
40. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on first down with Dallas. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they'll get him down right about the 20.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Let's go.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed.
Ooh, dropped
Here's
it.
a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to
Maybe
be
a little
able to
too
run
low,
with
though.
guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Oof.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move.
Can't be having that.
2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6.
Holding. Offense.
Right tackle again. See what I mean?
So they decide not to back him up. They want the down. An interesting call there, as it'll lead to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Ritter on 1st and 10. And Walker has it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll try for the first with Walker. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch signaled for, and taken successfully. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Yeah, let's rock him to sleep.
3rd and 5. Now they'll run on the draw.
Nice run. Sergio's carving him up today.
About the 35. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Middle of the field open.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 3rd down and 6. Operating from the gun.
Ooh.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, you got to be careful with that.
Their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This will be taken at the 10. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also
Let's go.
understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Ritter again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Let's go.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he stopped immediately there. DJ Reader there on the tackle. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he dropped it.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And he will
Let's go.
to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this. Beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in.
Let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Huskies take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a touchdown. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Elliott Good with a PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Ritter with it after the play fake. And that's
Can't allow that.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ooh, almost.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ritter back to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Let's go.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Ritter will set up to throw it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Going play action. Ritter.
Got him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Ritter. Eluding the pressure right.
How we let him get around us?
He will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Here's Walker. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Nichols. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kendre Miller, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now the offense set to take over. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Let's go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He
Nice
finds
catch,
his
but the
man
hold on.
complete. That's Barnett. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Got a man open.
Back to throw. Poole.
Why would we do that play?
It's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded just inside the 20. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That ball caught by Slayton. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 15. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Ritter now on 2nd down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st down, Ritter. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
First down, Huskies.
They'll They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Two-score game.
We're trying too hard to be fancy. Hello, Miss Lady. How are you?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So the Packers down by 13, 2:14 to play. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throw out wide to Walker.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Back to throw, Ritter. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Ritter. That pass is caught by Hardy.
My defense just, they said we won and they're not even trying anymore.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Ritter. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Ritter looks to throw it. And Walker with it over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for Rio, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Good job, guys. Good job. Like, one more game and then we have our full defense back. A rookie coming along. Let's go. They getting involved. I like. That.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Huskies' speedy running back. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Huskies and the Chargers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Huskies of Rio de Janeiro. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Ooh.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Man, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time.
You gotta get
That's what
back
you're
in.
looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They'll run with Boone here.
Here you go.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. But you look at this defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Yeah, we gotta get to.
On first down.
Oh,
It's
no.
man. And some space here. And a good-looking run
Keep
there
powering
as
us
he'll
up.
take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First, he didn't have to throw, really.
They'll go with Boone. 2 yards on the pickup.
Yeah, we
there.
have trouble
It'll be
stopping the
2nd and
run.
8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Go.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Got him.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Call it a loss loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Nice throw.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 1st down. Poole.
Ooh, he tried. He tried.
And it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Didn't get separation.
Looking to throw. Poole.
Ooh, what was that throw? He had it wide open.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 2nd down, it's man. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Now a 3rd and 6. Hurts. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
What's up, Anthony Lover? How are you? How's everything?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40.
You tuned into the 2-time back-to-back Super Bowl champion, Rio de Janeiro
Huskies.
Huskies.
10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to
we got
pick
hold
up
it
about
up.
4. It's 2nd down. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Poole. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. We'll call that a
Tried to strip that ball out.
A return of just 3. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He finds the tight end Harbor, complete.
Oh my God, our defense is not playing like we need to be playing.
Across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Hurts throw complete to Dotson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Hurts.
Hey,
and this one is going to be
wide open in the middle of the field. I don't like that.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw.
There we go.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will make it 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one,
oh, come on, you dropped it.
Has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down now. It's man. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Hurts.
Let's go.
Comes and down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 26. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Looking to throw. Pull. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Pull. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together.
Now a loose football.
Let's go.
One of the linebackers has got it, and his guys will take over at the 30. credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players?
That's what I like to see.
And if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. He's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Pull.
Nice catch.
That's caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And 3rd, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground.
Ah.
Man. And he'll be
Get through it.
right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Retrying.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the carry, it's Boone. And he's going to take this ahead for right
Good
around
tackle.
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they're going to go with Boone. A gain of 3 last play.
Good.
This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Good D.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top.
Let's go.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Right side. And he will take this one home. It's a
Good Jack, man. Let's go.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively.
Oh, my God.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. To throw on second down. Poole, he finds Robinson.
Let's go.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
You can do it too, baby.
Getting to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Poole. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun. Poole. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Allen Robinson with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Huskies will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. But first down hurts.
Oof, almost.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Darnell Mooney, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Brock Purdy leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Justin Herbert leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most important.
Nice catch.
Inside the 25. And what a big-time play there. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Pull. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Pull. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught over inside by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Huskies take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Up the middle they go. It's man. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, Poole. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Thanks, man. Let's go.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little
Let's
too
finish
high,
this game out.
and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Poole.
Come on.
But it's incomplete.
Bentley, we trying to get you involved like you act, but you got to pull those down.
But when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Oh my God, you got to pull these down.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Poole. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Pull. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Pull.
Let's go.
It's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Huskies are able to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. LA set to take over again on offense. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game,
Let's go. He dropped it.
as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter.
Here we go.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boom. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, man, and he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way, and he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down, Chargers.
They go play action with Hurts.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice breakup.
Complete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yo, what up? How are you?
Turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
That one downfield for Dotson.
Let's go.
This is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On is the Chargers punter now.
This is the Rio de Janeiro Huskies. 2 times back-to-back Super Bowl champions. We're going for a 3rd. CPU slow simulation.
Now this one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Rio offense set to take over. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84, and on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. On first down, they'll run.
Ooh, he got his footstep behind him.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL.
Gotta get that run
Sports.
defense up, though.
Back now here on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Let's go.
Zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Poole. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Hurts throw taken in by London. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Boom. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Touchdown, Chargers. Jahan Dotson from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, what a move. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
He'll keep it himself.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Pull. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now,
as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out of the field now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
nice
football
breakup
there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 7
That was a good run.
yards away. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll try and run some
Let's go.
here as they keep it on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Pull.
Let's go.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
We can do it too, Hurts. We can do it too.
Touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Huskies are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams? In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
Let's close this game out. Let's finish this.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
He dropped it. Let's go.
Incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They shakes him off.
Let's go.
In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the gun, it's Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Looking for London on the out route complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Ooh, that was a good throw.
Caught at the 20. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
He finds the tight end Harbor, complete. 4 yards remain on 2nd down, ball on the 10. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here is 3rd down and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Let's go.
And that will be incomplete.
Close the game out.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Rio, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
All right, I'm going to leave this here. I want to say I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone who came through. I want to give a shout out to the people that's watching, people that was lurking. I want to give a special shout out to the illustrious Silverhead Guardsmen for coming through, chatting with me, modding with me. I appreciate. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Anime Lover. I appreciate coming through, watching us get a W. Last but not least, I would like to give a shout out to Fine Chatter, Mr. Gorilla Cartel. I appreciate. And I will catch you all in the next one.